Okay. Punish the traitor. So basically everything is bad. And also, I've lost all of my troops. I've lost 80 divisions right there. So that's not great. It's actually extremely, extremely bad. So, well, knowing, like, looking at this, like, who we're going to invade first? Belarus, Ukraine. We're not industrialized yet. But you don't need to industrialize to attack Central Asia. And you don't need to industrialize to take over the Mountain Republic. And I think the Mountain Republic is going to get us closer to oil. So that's who's going to be, like, my first target here. When actually can I do that? Only when we actually stabilize, though, which might take a while. Yeah, they got Thanos snapped. The hell. I mean, the Air Force is kind of okay. I mean, 800 planes is not much, but it could be worse. We can increase stability of our government by 10%. Vision organization stability. I mean, do we need to get better troops, though, right now? Yeah, so here we go. So we're at 10% stability. In order to actually get past all of this, we need to get to 70. Actually, we need to get a little bit higher than that. Yeah, I think we need to get up to 70 so we can actually do all these focuses. It might actually just be easier for me just to never pronounce anybody. Just never pronounce a name again. Okay, so we do have, 60 political power, so we can actually do some of this stuff. 5%. I mean, I think you want to take the 5s more than the 3s, right? Actually, it's actually the exact same. 5 political power per stability point. So let's go with... Let's hold a speech. Let's produce some propaganda. And then we'll wait for a few more days, and then we can control the press, and that seems okay. So the first speech of the chairman. The chairman has held his speech today before a crowd of hundreds. He denounces the desertion of soldiers and politicians as traitors to the motherland and calls for unity against Trotskyism and capitalism. The speech was a success, and the chairman was widely applauded by a largely sympathetic crowd. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. So that's actually 3% before we actually get this 5%, so that's nice. Again, we need to get our way to... Never mind, we're going to lose that 3% immediately. So good work, everybody there. So let's control the press. Try as much as we possibly can. Another 3%. Okay, so we just killed... 13 people. 565 people shot. You know what? It could be worse. Maybe it could be worse. The degrading health... okay, so now the chairman is going to die. Everything not going great. So it seems that the responsibilities invested in the chairman have caused him stress, fatigue, and the man appears to be even more weak. For many, his stance as a hardline Leninist and a man of little personal ambition makes him the only possible legitimizing feature of Tukhachevsky's rule. Should his illness prevail, we'll gotta find a new chairman. Of course, we're gonna make ourselves a chairman. Like, why would he do anything else, obviously? Just silly. Also, I think I've just been ignoring these things, and I'm dumb. So let's go for 10% more stability, because right now we're at 0. So you're dead. So we're going to make ourselves the chairman, because obviously, like, why? Who else would you possibly choose? I'm also leading the army, so of course ourselves. We're going to be the chairman. The end of political chaos. 50%. You know what? 15% more stability. I will absolutely take that. Thank you very much. So the other 2 people are protesting against me. Another 5% drop in legitimacy, but we're at 17. I mean, 12 is higher than where we started off, remember? It is higher than where we started off. Okay, so let's expand the police. Our stability is going to go down a little bit more because now the old guard is unifying against Kirov. But hopefully, nobody does anything. You're on route. It's fine. 11 days. We're not going to be at war anytime soon. Like, again, we have to get down to the very bottom of this tree before we can do anything else. So let's increase our government stability by 10. We now also can get Stop supporting Kirov. Support my military government. So let's get an alliance. I mean, we're at 6% stability, so let's get an alliance with the trade unions. Get us an extra 6% there. The civil war in India has ended. The new Soviet man. You don't really do anything, so I don't care to even read it. I just want things to be better. So you have 2 divisions. 2 factories. I mean, you have 4 factories, so it's not like it's going to be... Like, it won't be able to stop us. The Mountain Republic also has like 4 to 6 divisions. So you should be at the point, even if we were to declare war against you, that they couldn't stop us, because they literally don't have men to... Like, I think those 4 divisions might be their entire army. And they wouldn't be able to even do anything. Let's get another 10% stability. We're now at 35%, so I feel like it's going okay. Hello, Nathaniel. I can't read Acrylic, so I don't know what you're saying. What are you? You are literally an empty template. I don't know. I actually am not allowed to delete it, so I have no idea what that even is. Maybe it's going to be like a rebellion situation? I don't know. A Japanese spy arrested by the British Admiralty. Also, Japan. I mean, it's a war between Japan and Britain then is probably increasingly likely. Lock down this Congress of the Soviets. 5% stability and an extra 5 stability points for a little focus tree. Let's produce some more propaganda. We're at 40. 40's not bad. Hello, the real Syrio. How are you doing today? Yeah, I was not allowed to get rid of it. Not that I think it makes a big difference, but... So we might as well, like, train up some divisions. I mean, we're at like 18, right? Like, it's not great. We'll just deploy them all in Moscow for at least the moment. And Portugal's declared war on the Portuguese Republic, which is basically all their colonies have risen up against them, except for Macau. They've decided to stay loyal. Yeah, I mean, it's good that the focus tree does have... It loads in, like, kind of loads in with who's in charge. It was the New Order that also did something similar. Because if you play some other mods, they just kind of do have just, like, a fat tree where it's like, I can't even tell what I'm doing. Because there's so... It looks like the tree's so massive, but sometimes there's only, like, 4 focuses. But there's, like, 14 rows of 4 focuses. So it looks way more complicated than it actually is. Like, if it showed every single possibility in this tree, it'd be way too big to even tell what's happening. So let's intimidate the opposition. I'm sure that'll go out well, as go okay. Who would actually call their country the Mountain Republic, though? Like, I would not... It's not a great name. So let's go for... Industry going up. How much will we gain? 1.2 thousand fuel a day. But we can use, like, a lot when we're actually at war. So let's increase fuel gain per oil. At least for right now, because we do need fuel at some point. Okay, so Legacy of the March coup, we're going to remove that. What does that actually do? Division organization stability minus 10%. Okay. Again, like, organization I don't think matters too much, does it? Because who's going to invade us in 1936? I don't think most people would actually have events that'll actually do anything. Oh, yeah, that's true. Where even are oil fields? I legitimately don't know where Russia's oil is. They don't have Baku. Down here, that makes 13. And over here, yeah, I mean... What's the United States going to do, though? They're going to invade through here? I don't think they're going to try to steal our oil. Not yet, anyway. You know, give it like 20, 30 years. So we got these folks out now. And we're at 50%. So you need to be greater than 30, you need to be greater than 65, and you need to be greater than 70. So, health manpower supplies, organization regain. You're basically just making every province a little, every state, I should say, a little bit better. But they're only 14 days. They'll finish extremely fast. So I don't know if it... I mean, might as well go for this one first, because we already are at 30. And this will be done, what, in like 2.5 months? Not a while. It won't take very long. But I'd like to thank everybody for coming out to the stream. I do want to start, you know, streaming more than I have in the past. Probably not on Twitch though. Twitch, I like 60 followers on Twitch. It's probably not actually worth it to even do it there. And if you can't watch the entire stream, it's okay. This will eventually get uploaded to YouTube anyways, in terms of like just like a regular series. Once one of the two that are going on right now, the Brazil and the Italian campaign, once those have ended, the VODs for kind of like the Russian campaign will eventually be going up to replace that slot. Which is what I was thinking. Now that I have some people who are actually in the chat, I can throw some ideas and see if anything sticks. So what I was thinking is once the series are over right now, Brazil and Italy, you know, once the final episode of those have been uploaded, I was thinking of having basically one series just recorded like I usually do. You know, just recorded off stream normally, and having one series that would be live streamed, and then the VODs would go up. So there'd be like one that was like kind of regular episodes, and one of them being streamed. Cause I think that'd be kind of like a neat idea. Control the press. Let's do both of these. Actually, as soon as we get both of these, we should be over 70% at least. So liberate Kursk. Seems good to me. Especially get some stability back, some manpower. It's just local manpower, local supplies in like these regions. So I don't know. These seem like they're kind of filler. What do you mean with VODs? With like VODs as in I'm gonna cut the stream up into smaller episodes and then upload those separate upload those as if they were like regular episodes. Which is I think what most people who make Paradox games now do. As far as I know, right? Most big like Paradox YouTubers just stream and then upload the stream onto their channels. Most of them don't seem as if they record, you know, like I do, I guess, at this point. Like, they all used to. A few years ago, when I started playing Paradox games, they all just recorded normally. Yeah, I'll probably put something like Stream VOD in the title, or at least in the description, something like that. The PSI has won. Who is the PSI? They are the socialist, okay. The libertarian socialist. Does that mean that they might join our faction then? For support. No, they're probably going to do communal dictatorship, communal democracy, which means I don't think they're going to actually join the Internationale. Which is garbage. They absolutely should join my faction, please and thank you. So we've almost stabilized the country. Oh yeah, Russia can. I probably should actually be looking at what they're doing. I can't tell. At least not right now. We know that they're going to invest in the SAS. SAZ. Yeah, I mean they're supported by the Japanese. But they're not in a faction together. Maybe at some point they will be. And that'll be a big issue. I mean, we're at 76. And I think 76 is as high as you need to get, right? 65. You're always true. Greater than 45, but if you've gone down here, you're already at least 75. So I don't know what the thing here is. At least 30. Yeah, no, so we should be fine. I don't think we need to waste our political power on this anymore. I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna do one more just in case there's like 2 or 3 events that happen, which will lower it. And at least, you know, secure our stability in the government. Okay, so Denmark's at war with the Hamburg Commune, which is led by... Who the hell are you? Actually, I have no idea who you are. Normally it's led by, it's Strasser, right? Normally he's in charge of the commune in Hamburg. What's your goal for today's Soviet game? Well, my goal right now is to stabilize the country as much as humanly possible, and then, you know, try to do at least a handful of these invasions. We'll probably end the stream probably about like 3 hours in, I would imagine. So around about like 2 hours from now. 4:30, 5 o'clock my time. Again, I don't think really any of these... I don't think it make too much of a difference which one we go for first. Yeah, so all deploy down to the south. And then eventually we'll probably put troops to try to stop the White Army from ever invading us. Okay, so there's civil war in Brazil. I don't think we need to get involved because I'm pretty sure they don't actually have a focus tree at all, so there's really no reason to help them out. So I'll probably get better tanks. Yeah, so let's start upgrading our tanks as well. Oh wait, no, this is 1700 a... Excuse me? Why are you 1700 days? Oh, because we have no industry. Okay, well... Okay, we're not researching tanks then. We're not researching anything like that. Might as well go for concentrated industry too, because it's not going to take 5 years to finish. And then, are you also... No, you're not as expensive. We definitely want motorized divisions at some point. Well, we will need those trucks. You need 2,000 rifles. How are they doing, by the way? They're not doing great. 11 to 21. You're definitely going to lose, and that's the side that joins Germany. I mean, I could send volunteers, can't I? I can send air volunteers. How many... No, okay, so the game really does not like it if you send in air volunteers. It's very, very upset if you click that button, so don't click that button. So let's restart the game right now. Clear this. Put back on all of the mods that it disables, which are you. Hit play. Don't send planes to Spain. You know? You're just not allowed to. Maybe they didn't have like an airport in the country, and that's why. How to win as the Soviets, because I always get my ass kicked by Germany. Well, we'll find out, because I'm sure at some point we'll be at war with the Germans. Like, I can guarantee that we will at some point. I don't think I can do it myself. Like, I don't know if there's anything in my tree that does that. Also, I'm going to definitely hard save as soon as I get back into the game. Auto saves can be